Hey everybody, today we're going to show you how to install one of RecPro's quiet air conditioners. This installation video will be for the 3501 and 3800 ducted AC with the condensation pump. It is recommended to only get this if your RV has a condensation tube. The tools that you're going to need will be self-leveling silicone, a caulk gun, a shark bite clamp, and a shark bite crimper, a Phillips head screwdriver or a Phillips head bit for an impact, a 9/16 socket with a ratcheting wrench or an impact, a tape measure, a razor knife. You will also might need wire strippers and crimpers. Ours had Wago connectors, so we stuck with those and did not need these tools. Before doing any electrical work, make sure that you turn the breaker off, go into your AC, and to unplug your RV from any electrical power source you're using. You can test the wires by using a voltage testing pen. Ours lights up green when it's safe to work. It will also light up red and make a constant beeping noise if there's power still in the line. Now that there's no power going to your AC unit, go ahead and remove it. Removing the AC unit will vary depending on the make and model that you have. Before installing any new parts, make sure you clean off all old silicone for a watertight seal. Now that your old unit's removed, we'll need to get the new unit on top of the roof. You can do this by rope and a ladder if you have additional help, or by heavy machinery. Make sure to use your best judgment when doing this. Now that the surface is nice and clean, go ahead and place down a bead of self-leveling silicone around the entire 14x14 opening, making sure that there's no gaps or breaks in the line for a good seal. Now place the 14x14 gasket that is already pre-attached to the top unit on the self-leveling silicone. Now you'll need to take the Shark Biplex clamp and insert it over your OEM tube. Then insert your OEM tube on the condensation pump tube. Slide the Shark Biplex clamp into place and crimp it down. Make sure to cut the zip tie holding the gray wire in place. When connecting the wires, you should always connect the ground, then the negative, and then the positive. Since we're using Wago connectors, we will just need to flip them up, insert the wire all the way, and then flip them down. For our AC install, we will not have to cut the baffle. However, depending on the thickness of your roof, you might have to cut off the top of the baffle. To get the correct height of the baffle, measure the thickness of your roof, then measure the baffle. When cutting the baffle, make sure you cut towards the top side by the sticker. Then snap the baffle and make one final cut to remove the top of the baffle. Now you'll need to insert the airfoil baffle into the plenum mounting bracket. Now we'll need to install the plenum mounting bracket. To do this, you'll be using the bolts, the metal plates, and the washers. The bolts will be located in each of the corners and run through the plenum mounting bracket into the top unit. Now go ahead and locate your gray wire from the top unit and your plenum. Then go ahead and clip these two wires together. This wire can only go one way and should not be forced. Now push the white plenum up into the mounting plate and it should snap into place. Now go ahead and secure the plenum in place using the 4 Phillips head screws. Now remove the air filters from the plenum. Each side of the plenum will have 2 more screws to secure it into place. Once done, slide the air filters back into place. For the AC remote holder, this can be mounted anywhere you see fit or that works best for you. To mount it, you will just need to use 2 Phillips head screws that are provided with the unit and screw it into the 2 openings of the holder. Now, plug your camper back in, turn your breaker back on, and test your new air conditioner. If you want to learn any more about the products that we used in this video, they'll be linked in the description below. And remember, when you're rolling down the road, roll with RecPro.